Hello, in today's video I'll be learning how to do the bubble stitch, and for my swatch I will be using a 5.5 crochet hook with a number 4 weighted yarn from Big Twist in the color light green. Now I'm going to go ahead and start out with our slip knot. You can create a slip knot many different ways. This is just the way that I do mine in a slowed down version. And once you're done with your slip knot, go ahead and place it on your hook, and then we're going to begin with our chain. For this pattern, it is worked in multiples of 3 plus 2. So for mine, I created 12 chains, and then I did my plus 2. Here is your front. You have these V shapes, and then on the back it's these little bumps, and that's what I like working into. So working in that second bump here, this is your first and here's your second. So you're going to skip that first, insert into the second one, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, and pull through both, creating your single crochet. Into the next bump, same thing, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, and pull through both. Go ahead and place a single crochet in each bump until you reach the end of your row. And once you've created your last single crochet, you're going to go ahead and chain 1 and turn your work. So now here is the top of the row. So you have the loop that goes on your hook, the chain 1 you created, and then your first stitch. So working into that first stitch, you're going to want to place a single crochet. And in this next stitch, we're going to create our cluster stitch. So go ahead and yarn over, insert into the next stitch, pull up a loop to the height of a double crochet, now we're going to yarn over, and we're only going to pull through the first 2 loops on your hook. You'll have 2 loops remaining on your hook, and we're going to repeat that 4 more times. Yarn over, insert into that same stitch, pull up a loop to the height of a double crochet, yarn over, and pull through those first 2 loops. And now there's 3 loops on your hook. Yarn over, insert into the same stitch, pull up a loop to the height of a double crochet, yarn over, and pull through the first 2. And you're going to repeat that until you've done it a total of 5 times. And one way to tell that you've done the right amount is you should have 6 loops remaining on your hook. So go ahead and yarn over, and you're going to pull through all 6 of those loops. And you just created your first cluster stitch. So now in the next 2, we're going to place 1 single crochet in each. After the second single crochet, you're going to go ahead and create another cluster stitch into the next stitch. Making sure that you have 6 remaining loops on your hook. You're going to yarn over and pull through all 6. Place a single crochet in each of the next 2 stitches. So go ahead and repeat that for the rest of your row. A cluster, 2 single crochets, another cluster, 2 single crochets until you've reached the end of your row. And now chain 1 and turn my work. Now for this third row, it is just going to be a row of single crochets all the way down. So looking at the top, you got your loop on your hook, your chain 1, and then your first stitch. So go ahead and place a single crochet across your row until you've reached the end. And if you're looking at it from the top, you'll notice that the V-shape above your cluster stitch is a little long. You're just going to work 1 in there anyways. So now I'm at the end. I'm going to place my last single crochet and then chain 1 and turn my work. For this fourth row, we're going to be starting out with 2 single crochets. So go ahead and place your 2 single crochets, 1 in each of the first 2. So here's your first stitch. You're going to place 1 single crochet. In your next stitch, 1 single crochet. And in that next stitch, we're going to create our cluster stitch. And when you're done with your cluster, just make sure you have 6 loops on your hook. And now you can pull through. So go ahead and yarn over and pull through all 6 of those loops to create your cluster. And now I'm gonna follow it by your 2 single crochets. And after your second single crochet, you're going to create another cluster. And you'll just repeat that until the end of your row. Cluster followed by 2 single crochets until you've reached the end. And now for your 5th row, it's going to be a row of single crochets across. So in between each of your cluster stitch rows is going to be a row of single crochet. Okay, so after your 5th row, which is your single crochets, you're just going to repeat the pattern from row 2 to row 5. I'm going to go ahead and repeat the pattern for a few more rows, and then I will meet you back up when my swatch is done. This is what the finished swatch looks like. Here's the back. I hope you all enjoyed learning this stitch along with me. It was so fun to work up. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in my next video. Bye!